Hello and welcome everyone to another edition of the Daily 8 here on the News 8 Live Desk. I hope everybody is having a great start to their Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us live here on Facebook and over on our website. Hopefully the storms didn't keep you up too late. I know a couple of my neighbors were complaining a little bit about the thunder and some of the rain, so hopefully you got some sleep last night. We've got another busy day here in West Michigan, and we're going to be bringing you, of course, once again, the top 8 stories of things to keep an eye on, keep an eye out for as you go about your day. But here's a look at our first story of the day. A man has pled guilty on Monday. He did it yesterday for stealing thousands of Meyer M-Perks account logins and then selling that information on the internet. Nicholas Moy of Grand Haven was accused of selling those logins for thousands of dollars before entering a plea deal with the state. Court documents say that this may have been going on at Meyer and other businesses as well since 2019. Moy will now turn over $630,000 to the state and will be sentenced on September 5th. He faces up to 20 years in prison. Meyer has since reinstated all of those previous balances of accrued points to all of the affected customers. That's according to the Attorney General's office. Meyer says that it cost them about $1 million to restore those points. And I mentioned those storms last night, and while the major impacts happened a little farther south, I mean, we saw Chicago dealing with tornadoes and high wind speeds. We also saw some trouble here in West Michigan. The storms caused flooding in Kalamazoo once again in several intersections. They also caused power outages for many residents in Southwest Michigan. Crews are still continuing to hopefully restore power soon to those customers. And a fire broke out at a Jamestown Township home early this morning after a lightning strike hit the home. That's according to fire crews out there. We're still working on the details to learn a little bit more. We'll be bringing them to you once we do learn more. But hopefully that is the last of the strong storms for a while here in West Michigan. And for a look at our upcoming forecast, let's now check in with Storm Team 8 meteorologist Scott Larson.
We've had a series of strong storms as of late, seeing mostly cloudy skies in Grand Rapids, still holding on to a small chance of a shower. As we advance through this afternoon, you can see a little strip of showers advancing there through portions of Ottawa County into western Kent County. So make sure to have the umbrella with you this afternoon, but it looks like the rain is going to be pretty limited in scope. High temperatures this afternoon into the upper 70s to middle 80s, 84 Ionia, 81 in Grand Rapids, rising to a high of 78 in South Haven. As we continue forward through this week, it looks like it'll become more comfortable, less humidity and cooler temperatures.
Thank you, Scott. Shifting back over now to some news that we had over the weekend, and we talked about it yesterday as well. The assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Of course, that happened on Saturday. And for those for some, those images from Saturday harken memories of the attempts on Gerald Ford's life back in 1975. We took a look back at the 17-day stretch where the former president was shot at on 2 separate occasions. Neither of the shots hit Ford during the attacks. After the second assassination attempt, Ford was said to have received over 6,000 letters from people offering their support. The gun used in the first attempt and the bulletproof vest he was fitted for after the second attempt are now on display at the Gerald Ford Presidential Museum here in Grand Rapids. Next, the Kent County Health Department has announced that they have discovered a mosquito that tested positive for the Jamestown Canyon virus. This is the first time the deadly virus has been found in the county since 2021. This particular mosquito was found in the 49504 zip code. As for right now, no human infections have been identified in Michigan this summer, but health officials are encouraging everyone to take the proper precautions when spending extended periods of times. You know them, obviously wearing bug spray and then possibly even wearing some longer pieces of clothing and covering up the exposed skin you might have. And now here's what we're working on for later on today and all of our evening shows coming up this evening. We'll actually be hearing about developments planned for the new amphitheater coming to Grand Rapids. Here's Byron Tollefson with more.
The city of Grand Rapids is considering borrowing more than $30 million to help pay for an on-site parking deck here at the amphitheater. Coming up at 4 and 5 on News 8, we'll have all the details, plus how the city plans to pay for it.
All right, thank you, Byron. And as a reminder to everybody that this amphitheater is still slated to open up in 2026 and will seat about 12,000 people inside. And today marks the start of Amazon's Prime Days. Today and tomorrow you will have the chance to buy lots of items at a discount all across the website. It can be difficult to know what exactly is a good deal, but lucky for us, that's why we have partnered with Best Reviews to do that research. We'll be sitting down with the Director of Content Operations, Jacob Palmer, later today here on the live desk to help you find exactly what you're looking for and just find out some of the best deals to keep in mind as you're doing your shopping. So be sure to tune into that stream. That's coming up at 3 p.m. later today. And of course, we have to end on a high note. We have one last story to get through, and I think it is the perfect way to end today. This is Grand Valley State University's BBot. It's a robot that is designed to clean up trash from beaches. It's hitting the road now, helping tidy up beaches and picking up microplastics along the way, all along the shoreline. It will be making a stop at a Ludington beach this Wednesday, so you'll be able to see it actually in action and then also help it out, maybe pick up a few pieces of trash you see scattered on the beach there. And it's